Well, Charlie and I have always been big fans of living within your income, and if you do that, you'll have a whole lot more income later on.
Are you surprised we've already reached the end of the first quarter of 2025? Maybe you've been so busy that you haven't had the chance to focus on your finances yet? But don't worry, I've got some great news for you. In this video, I'll be sharing some amazing tips on how to save money this year. Whether you're looking to pay off debt, save for a big purchase, or want to have more money in your pocket, these tips will help you achieve your goals. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into 10 ways you should be saving this 2025. Number 1. First tip, make your savings automatic. I know it can be challenging to save money, but there are some simple things you can do to help you reach your goals. One of the most effective ways to save money is to make it automatic. You know, when you set up a transfer of funds to your savings account, it becomes a lot harder to cancel it. And let's be honest, we're all guilty of putting off saving money when we must do it manually. But if it's automatic, we don't even have to think about it, making it much easier to stay on track. Just allocate 50% of your paycheck towards everyday needs, 30% towards discretionary items, and put away 20% of your earnings towards savings. If you're like me, you need extra motivation to stick to your savings plan. I recommend making a pact with yourself. Verbalizing your goals and having a real consequence if you don't stick to them can make a big difference. Make yourself a priority when it comes to saving money this 2025. As Warren Buffett says, the best investment you can make is an investment in yourself. The more you learn, the more you will earn.
Well, by far the best investment you can make is in yourself. I mean, for example, communication skills. I tell the students that come that they're going to graduate schools and business, and they're learning all these complicated formulas and all that. If they just learn to communicate better, and both in writing and in person, they increase their value at least 50%.
For example, if you commit to going to the gym 3 times a week and don't, you could transfer $10 into your savings account. Make sure your goal is realistic, your consequence is within your means, and watch your savings grow. Number 2. Another tip for saving money is reducing debt and not overspending. According to a study from Fidelity Investments, 32% of Americans want to reduce their debt loads, while 28% want to spend less. These goals go hand in hand with saving more, so be mindful of your spending habits and focus on paying off any debts. Be specific and detailed in establishing your goals and make sure they are achievable. When you know exactly what you're saving for, staying motivated and on track becomes easier. Do you agree with me? Number 3. Let's dive into the following way, using different accounts. Now I know what you're thinking. How will opening different bank accounts help me save more money? Well, it's all about the psychology behind it. You're less likely to spend your money when you can't see it. So, by opening separate bank accounts for different goals, you'll be able to visually see how much you're saving and what you're saving for. It's like having little financial goals within your overall savings plan. The truth is, it's much easier to save money when you can't see it. That's where separate bank accounts come in. For example, you might have one account for a house deposit, another for a holiday, and a third for your weekend spending. Of course, it's essential to consider your financial circumstances carefully when choosing which accounts to use. But just a friendly tip, make sure you know of any fees, eligibility conditions, and terms and conditions that apply to different accounts. That way you can find the best options for your
To automate my savings, I have direct deposit set up, so directly from my paycheck, I've got money that goes into my 401k. It automatically invests in low-cost, high-quality, diversified ETFs. I've got direct deposit going into my brokerage account, which I like to use to invest in individual companies when I have the time and I have the confidence that I can accurately evaluate said company. And this happens for me every single week. I don't have to think about it.
Circumstances. But wait, there's more. Number 4. Another way to save smarter, not harder, is by opening a long-term deposit account. These accounts are perfect if you're planning for a specific future expense, like a holiday or a car, or want extra financial security. With a long-term deposit account, you can't access your money for a fixed period, which can help you avoid the temptation to spend it. Plus, you'll typically earn interest at a higher rate than a regular bank account, which means your money will grow faster. Remember, the key to successful saving is to find strategies that work for you and your situation. And always remember Warren Buffett's famous quote, "Someone's sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago." As always, think beyond 2025 and for the long term. I've been exploring investment options, and Interactive Brokers has been a valuable resource for me. You can find the link to their platform in the first link of the video description if you're interested in learning more. Number 5. Now, let's talk about tech purchases. Yes, you can save money by your tech purchases. Did you know that you can time your tech purchases to get the best deals? In a year-long investigation, we found that some products like TVs followed a clear pattern. Spring months were a good time to buy popular printers, probably because of the academic year end, so please don't rush to buy a new gadget as soon as it hits the market. So, always take your time, research, and wait for the right time to purchase. Now, if you're paying for phone plans, make sure you shop around for the best deals. Review your cell phone bill, and if you're not in a contract, consider switching providers. Haggling with your current provider can also save you some cash. Did you know that more than 7 in 10 who switched to a new provider at the end of their contract made a saving of between 13% and 16%? So guys, don't be afraid to negotiate. Build your case by getting price quotes from rivals first. As always, be sure to research, compare prices, and consider your financial circumstances before making any big decisions. Is this a new tip for you, or have you guys tried it before? Share your experience in the comments section. Number 6. Next on the list is grocery shopping. One way to save money is by making a grocery list. As we all know, grocery shopping can add up, so it's important to be mindful of where you're spending your money. So, make sure when creating your list, be sure to include fresh, in-season produce and
whatever you think you're spending at the grocery store, you're wrong. It's more than that. And so if you think you're spending $500, you better put $750 in there because you're going to find that it's more. Because here's the thing. That is a category that if you underfund it, you will go back and either break your budget or you'll have to go back and correct your budget in the middle of the month. Overfund your grocery store budget because everyone spends more than they think they do.
Frozen fruits and veggies. Another great way to save money on groceries is by stocking up on pantry staples whenever you come across a good sale. This will help you avoid buying these items at the total price. But here's the catch. Did you know that growing your food can be a game changer? Yes, you heard me right. Whether you have a big backyard or a cozy balcony, there are plenty of foods you can grow at home. From tomatoes to beans, carrots, pumpkins, raspberries, lemons, herbs, and more, the possibilities are endless. Not only is it fun and satisfying to watch your plants grow, but it can also save you a ton of money in the long run. Just make sure you give them the right amount of water, sunlight, and nutrients. Finally, don't be afraid to break up with name brands when it comes to buying groceries. Store brands or private labels can be just as good as big name brands and sometimes are made by the same manufacturer. You're just paying more for a label. If you have enjoyed this video so far, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel for additional great content. Number 7. Another way to save money is to monitor your energy bills. Let's face it, we all love to be cozy and warm during the winter months, but it can take a toll on our wallets when we receive those high energy bills. The first tip is to monitor your appliance usage. Did you know that your washing machine and dryer can account for a large chunk of your energy bills? Also, consider using smaller cooking appliances like microwaves, air fryers, or slow cookers instead of your oven. These appliances are often cheaper to run and can help you save on your energy bills. Number 8. Another tip on saving money this 2025. And one area you may overlook is your insurance policies. Yes, you heard it right. Did you know some life insurance policies have an investment component that earns interest? By accessing the interest from the policy fund, you could have access to thousands of dollars that you might not have thought about before. This money can help pay for unexpected expenses or increased living costs, so it's worth checking out. But it's also important to review your insurance policies and consider whether you need them. If you're single with no dependents, you might not need life insurance and can save on monthly premiums. Plus, shopping around for policies on your home and business can help you find lower rates that still cover your needs. And here's a pro tip. Don't automatically renew your insurance policies. With the ban on insurance loyalty penalties, it's still worth shopping around and using the best quotes you've gathered to negotiate with your insurer. So what are you waiting for? Start reviewing your insurance policies and save some money today. Number 9. I know you will love this next tip. Did you know that you can get paid to spend money? Does it sound exciting? Have you heard of cashback sites like Quidco and Top Cashback? These sites pay you back a percentage of the money you spend on some online purchases. It's super easy to use. You just have to search for the retailer you want to shop with on their site and click the link through to make your purchase. Top Cashback claims its members earn an average of £345 cashback a year. But wait, there's more. Cashback apps like Rakuten or Cently not only give you cash back on your purchases, but they'll also find and apply discount codes for you at checkout. That's like double savings in one go. And the best part? These apps are often free and will deposit the cash you've earned into your preferred account. You can even find promotions on these apps, where the cashback percentage is higher during holidays or sales, so be sure to check them regularly. Wait guys, I have a bonus tip. There's another way to save money by clipping digital coupons. Instead of searching through weekly circulars, download your local grocery store apps for instant savings. So there you have it. Let me know in the comments which one you'll try first. Number 10. As we take the last tip, I want to talk about how you can save money by considering your charitable giving. You might be wondering how giving to charity can save you money. Well, it's all about being strategic with your donations. Firstly, it's important to note that claiming a charitable deduction on your tax return might be more difficult this year. You can no longer automatically claim an above-the-line deduction for cash donations. You must itemize deductions on your 2024 tax return. But don't let that deter you from giving back. Giving to charity shouldn't be solely motivated by getting a tax break. It's also important to support the organizations you believe in and rely on year-end donations for the coming year. So, how can you be strategic about your charitable giving? One way is to factor it into your overall budget. According to a recent Vanguard survey, those who did this gave 4 times as much as those who did not over the next 12 months. Additionally, retirees can make qualified charitable distributions, or QCDs, from their individual retirement accounts to eligible charities to reduce taxable income. Remember, giving to charity is more than just getting a tax break. It's about making a positive impact in the world and supporting the causes you care about. So, consider how you can contribute to charity this year and make a difference in the world while also being financially savvy. As we wrap up, I wanted to leave you a final quote from the legendary Warren Buffett. Learning how to live is much more important than learning how to make a living. Wise words to live by, wouldn't you say? I know with these tips from this video, you'll be well on being smarter, not harder in 2025. If you're concerned about your financial security and are thinking about investing, check out the First Interactive Brokers. Click the link to learn more. And guys, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to stay updated on more money-saving tips. Thanks for watching.